hope you're having a good night tonight. So, keep going on Celestia here, my Death Wizard, level 62. Just started Celestia last night. So I saw when I was logging in that super packs are back. So maybe I'll buy some packs later, we'll see. Alright. Maybe I'll buy some for my other wizards. I don't think there's any more death spells I want. Alright, so we're going down to the pinnacles down here, I think. Anybody online? Yeah, I've got one person online. Alright. So these guys, what deck do I have in? Alright, my tank deck. Or storm, so let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, I don't need that. Let's go ahead and enchant Scarecrow. And a 45% Death Blade. I could do Deer Knight, but I've already enchanted the Scarecrow. And that'll keep my health up. I'll use that instead. Yawning already. Alright. Scarecrow. Enchant both of them. Alright. Balance Blade. Alright. Deer Knight. Scrap metal for a side quest. Go around this guy.
You're right on time. Or perhaps early. Or late. If I only had my nice gold watch. What's that? My watch! Oh, thank you mightily. Rutherford's upstairs. Look me up when you get back to the promenade, won't you?
Now, the boss up here, I remember when I first got the Celestia, this guy kept killing me over and over again. So, let's go ahead and swap out my deck. Throw at least one feint in there. I got enough feints in my deck already. Alright. Is anybody going in? Nope. Okay. Let's go.
Who's this? An intruder! Let me get to my claws around you.
Alright. Balance and ice. 2800 balance. Alright, so first let's go ahead and do Scarecrow Enchanted. That's only need one feint there. Let's do Deathblade. Let's do regular Deathblade. Alright. Probably don't need it, but let's go ahead and use Mass Feint just for the heck of it. I mean, who doesn't love using Mass Feint? I mean, seriously. There's that book right there. We gotta read. World Book Quest. Alright, let's get rid of that wand spell and go ahead and use Scarecrow. Nice.
The crustacean drops a big piece of stone. It looks familiar, like it belongs to the portal back in the Celestia base camp.
Oh, I had some Wendy's chili earlier and I can still taste it. It's good though.
I heard the sounds of a duel and wondered if the cavalry was on its way. Huzzah! I hate to leave my work unfinished, though, but I'd best get going now that the coast is clear. Thanks once more for your help. Terrible fright, that. However, there is still valuable work. Could you find a particular stone tablet downstairs and make a rub? Here's a piece of crayon and some paper. You'll know the tablet when you see it. Be thorough.
The chariot races across the skies, a sign of travel and victory in battle. Luminaries, or leaders, ride in chariots, so it is a sign of nobility and favor.
We couldn't just call an Uber? Whatever. You know, I remember a few years ago, well, while ago. Mike Myers did a Dr. Evil skit for SNL. Did the intro. And Dr. Evil made a reference to calling an Uber. And at that point, I didn't ever really heard of Uber. I had no idea what he was talking about. But it's pretty good. It's a good opening. Alright.
You follow West's instructions and make a rubbing of the inscriptions on the strange stone
This
tablet.
thing here is kind of stupid because it's just basically an underwater breathing machine. And my character has already had to take like 2 different underwater breathing potions. So what's the point of redoing it all over again? I mean, seriously.
Wonderful! That should do nice. Now for something to adhere the scrap metal into the... If only I had... Ooh! I have an idea! Sea creatures secrete oil. If you could defeat some of them, can you go collect at least 3 measures of fish oil from some wild sea creatures? Molten
I say, could you lend me a Kitchen? Edward Kitchen, Chief of Security for the expedition. No, don't blame me for this mess. I was just appointed when our prior security officer quit. I was the cook. Now I'm somehow meant to devise a defense against the crustacean attacks, and I've no idea how they even use those spear things they wield.
Hey man, you took the job.
Could you be a chum and thrash a few crustacean shell breakers and bring back those weapons they carry?
He says chum, meaning friend. I think he meant to say chump.
Be certain to pay close attention to how they use them, so you can teach me. That way, I can defend against them.
Let's get back to the survey camp. I'm taking a shortcut. Alright. Where is he? Alright, would have been faster to not take the shortcut. Oh, she's down there at the back, isn't he? Come on. Why didn't it point that way when I came out down there?
Very nice work there. I should be able to I think I have it. If I had only thought to bring a copy of the Stone of Mazaroth, then I'd be sure. That said, I believe the tablet confers some sort of water-breathing ability upon those who touch it and read the instructions. The words are in ancient Celestian, but as a wizard, you should have no trouble remembering strange incantations in ancient languages.
That's racist.
You speak the Celestian words, and as you do, you feel a strange change coming over you. The feeling soon passes, and you feel normal again.
There you go. You should be able to go anywhere down here, dome or no, without... Even though the Celestians devised a means of breathing underwater, we can't thank you enough for your assistance. You came at a time when things are at their worst. In the time since Plunkett sent the distress call, things for our expedition went from bad to much. As you might have sussed out, we're still reeling from the recent crustacean incursion. We did nothing to provoke them either.
Well, you only invaded their world, set up camp, and started plundering and everything around you. I mean, other than that, it's nothing at all. Stupid.
Is there any way you can go to the grotto and speak with Rupert Fleming? He and his team suffered the brunt of the attack.
Alright. Taking a shortcut back over there. It's not much of a shortcut, but it's better than nothing. Alright, down the hole. I hate it when the arrow is pointing in one direction and you go, and all of a sudden it changes direction on you.
I don't remember you from the airship. How did you get down here? We were captured by the crustaceans, but the whole experience has turned into quite an edge. None of us are much when it comes to fisticuffs, and those crustaceans were more than we can handle. They put us in these cages, so we chose to spend our time observing their culture firsthand. Still, that only goes so far.
With a tank on your back with a limited amount of oxygen and no means to dispose of bodily waste. Nice. I'm picky, I'm sorry.
Can you go and thrash some crustacean claw cutters and see if you can find some clues about what they're up to?
Alright. I'm gonna tank deck back in. Fire guy, okay. 45% Deathblade. Let's do more Gant this time.
Good work! You gathered a piece of coral, a piece of crab harness, and a carved bit of stone that looks like it came from a puzzle. Let's see if we can put these clues together, shall we? The story these clues tell is that the crustaceans are up to something in the coral caverns. It's a dangerous, sprawling place filled with wild sea life. I'm not about to enter those caverns. I wouldn't last. It's a dangerous maze with at least a dozen types of coral. Can you try and find the origin of the piece of coral you found?
Hopefully that piece of coral over here will come back soon. There we go. Should be able to collect that. Nope. Alright.
You found the source? Oh no. See those scorch marks? If I might care to guess, you're here seeking a means of opening the Stellarium portal back at Celestia Base Camp, right? I suspect that the crustaceans have taken said portal piece to the Voltic Eel Cave based on the evidence you've collected. The logical conclusion, then, is that you must go there and see if our theory is correct, and that the portal piece is there. You observe, make a theory, and then test that theory. It is the scientific method in action.
Excuse me. Alright, so you gotta stay away from the stay away from the eels, and we gotta hit them in a specific order. So stars, sun, moon. There's the sun, there's the moon. So we gotta come down here to the stars. And down here to the moon.
You have found the second portal piece.
Alright. Now we just gotta escape without getting pulled in by the eels. Yeah, that was easy enough. Sword? Seriously? That's the last name you came up with?
Found what you were looking for? I'd say that theory proved correct, eh? The crustaceans are a lazy bunch, so it's certain that where one piece is... We've observed that crustaceans tend to pick up small pieces of stone, shell, and other shiny bits wherever they go. If you search their belongings and pay attention to what they're... So if you want to find the other missing... Defeat some crustacean pincers in the coral caverns and search them for clues. They'll lead us to the next piece of the portal.
Pincers. There we go. What deck do I have in? Data deck? Okay. Alright. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Deathblade. Alright. Can't attack yet. Gotta get that other guy in first. So let's pass. And let's go with Deer Knight. Enchanted.
All the crustacean pincers are following the same path from the starfish door. Maybe you should look further. A giant armored starfish holds the gate closed. It won't be easy to open.
Let's take the teleporter back.
A giant starfish, you say? How? The crustaceans wouldn't be using that starfish unless they knew some The crustacean boss around here is Optiomissimos. Optio is some sort of rank among them. Find and defeat Optiomissimos and force him to tell you how to get that starfish gate open. He's a coward. He'll tell you.
Alright, what packs do I have again? Super Dragon Horde. Raven. What was Ninja Lore for? Myth, I think. I already got the cards from Night 4. I'm gonna change characters. Let's go to my fire. I haven't really done anything with him, just store equipment. And that's... let's see what we can Uber Dragon's Horde. Big pet. Mostly decorations. These packs are supposed to be good for mounts and pets. Cards, we need cards and mounts. Alright, no real joy so far. I'm not going to keep pouring cards into it. Crowns. Alright, that's enough for now. Maybe I'll do some more later. Alright, gonna step away for a little bit. I'll probably be back on maybe tonight. If you want more, please feel free to check out all my videos on Twitch. My videos are also over on YouTube, same username, S'morebytes. Please feel free to follow, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.